Live from the studios of Coefficient Media in Jackson, Michigan.
This is the Android App Show episode number 57, and this week we're covering using shame as a tool. Maybe a promotional tool. I don't know.
Pretty shameful.
We'll see.
Welcome to the Android App Show.
The future of the telephone business is bright and rich with promise for the millions of telephone users like yourselves, whose quick acceptance and ready use of each improvement in telephone service has helped make possible an endless chain of accomplishments. What will it be this time?
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Android App Show.
Yeah, what's going on, Dave?
We
This
got a
is
lot of stuff
pretty
going on.
crazy. 57 episodes now.
I know. I think
They
we
just
should
keep
do.
stacking up.
I think we should do 57 videos at once.
There you go.
There we
Boom.
go. Whoa!
Let's go crazy.
Wow.
All the good stuff. That's our patented Fly Vision,
Mm-hmm.
straight out of the what is that? The 80s that movie came out with, The Fly.
It's true.
Yeah. So this is 80s class graphics.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I think that's enough of that.
Indeed.
It's pretty cool.
Indeed. Well, we got a bunch of good stuff to cover this week, but I think first we can go with some app reviews. What do you got?
Totally.
What do you got up first here, Brad?
All
Is it
right.
Jeffy, or what is that?
Jeffit. It's a workout application. It's
Ooh.
for
That's one fit Android.
Yeah, heck yeah.
Look at that guy.
oh, you haven't even should
It's
figure.
like Atlas, but for Android.
Okay, so when you get this
Lifting the
application, you can
world.
get the free one or you can get the paid one. I went ahead and bought the paid one. So if you want to pull up the old stuff there,
Yeah, we can do
The
that.
old HDMI
Ye
mirror.
old HDMI.
We might have to switch it
Yep.
to portrait, if that's what you're doing.
I don't think it.
Portrait is what I got to change it to.
Oh, okay. Minor technical difficulties.
Yes, explain what this app does, Lane. Or
Well,
Brad.
basically, what you can do is set up a workout routine for whatever you want to do, and it will graph your workouts and give you new goals. And it's one of the most downloaded workout apps on the market. So, if you're interested in being fit, then this would be a good app for you. And if we ever get the HDMI out going here, I will show you some of the features it has.
There we go.
We've got it.
Yeah, that's
Hooray.
weird. I didn't think that it had.
So
It's
I
doing
can
some
I can
green
go back to
stuff.
the home now.
Yeah, that'll
Okay.
work for now, I guess. Maybe toggle. Maybe mess with the cord, the hookup.
You sure?
Yeah,
Wiggle it.
just a little bit.
It's good.
Yeah, I guess we're. There
Oop,
it goes.
there we go.
There it goes.
Oh,
All right. So as you can see here on your, right when you open it up, it's going to ask you for, to accept a license agreement or whatever. But you need to have internet access, and you will have to download an additional animation application so that you can see if you want to know the movements for the exercise, it'll store them on your SD card. You don't have to get it, but it's useful if you want to know what the right movements for the exercise. So you can set up your routines, and I think this is preloaded with a Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday routine. And I've got on my phone, I've actually got this set up. But let's see, like Monday, it's going to tell you you got your barbell bench press, and then it's got a timer like between sets. You're going to do 3 sets. So let's say you're going to start with that one, and you're going to do your first set. You're going to do so many pounds. Like you want to do 185 pounds. For maybe 6 reps or something, and then hit those 2, and then you can hit save and start. So you're gonna hit your stuff and then wait for the countdown to finish, and then your next set you can try and beat it, and you can set your 1 rep max and write notes down and all kinds of good stuff. And then once you're done, you can save it. And, you got you can superset stuff. You can link things together and There's all reorder stuff, add exercises. I mean, when you go to your exercises, I mean, there's huge.
Super muscle guy.
Yeah.
Holy moly.
Yeah, it's a little ridiculous there. But like this, you got your back, you got deadlifts, and when you click on it, you didn't install the animation. So.
But you can build your own rep sets. So like when you're doing back, you can actually pick what sets you're working on. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, you can build whatever you want. You can delete all the default stuff and create your own. This thing, how long is this thing gonna take down? I don't know, because I'd like to show you what the exercises actually look like. But
It's nice they got a second package you install for the animation.
yeah, it goes on the SD card, so it's not. So I haven't really messed around with the custom exercises yet, but I mean, okay, now it's installing, so we're almost ready. There we go. Okay, so now I should be able to show you what a deadlift looks like.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought I did.
Yeah, maybe you gotta exit and then
Yeah.
open up the other app, the animation one. So you install them to SD.
All right, there we go. So now
Beautiful.
should be able to. Yeah, see, there's your animations for a deadlift.
It had to install something to do that.
And you can sit, yeah, but it's got animations for every single exercise you want to do.
Looks like a gift to me.
Tells you how to do them. Tells you what parts of the body it's going to work out. Gives you an brief description of how to do it, what it does.
Now, this is a paid ad? Or a paid
This one's
app?
got advertisements. This is the free one. As you can
Okay.
see up on the top, it's
Yeah.
got an advertisement.
Yeah,
The
they
paid
do.
one does not.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's a $4.99 app that adds landscape
Oh, I see.
support and a couple other features.
I just got it,
So-
so I haven't really played around with the paid one. I played around with this one a little bit, but I just realized there was a paid one. And then it's got, all kinds of cardio stuff. So if you're into cardio, it's got, aerobics. You can do all kinds of aerobic stuff.
Yeah, we're getting all kinds of weird color shifting stuff going on.
Oh, that's
too.
cool.
What are you doing? You messing with
I'm
it?
not doing nothing. I'm not doing nothing.
All right, yeah. So as you can see, you can create your own list of things to do, and then it's got like your stats and this doesn't have the account set up, so I can't really show you. But it's got it'll track everything you do and give you a graph and all kinds of stuff. So this is a good app if you're into working out at all.
Cool.
Wait.
Yeah, definitely check it out on it's on the Android market, right? So
This is the Android app show. I would
they
think
have,
it's on the
both of them.
Android
Well, there's all
market.
kinds of
Well, it could
markets
be
now.
Amazon.
We could probably get it on Amazon too.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
How much is it again?
Well,
Free?
Free and $4.99.
Cool.
Do you want me to do the other one
Is
then?
that how you're getting so ripped?
Sure.
And is on Jeffy. Or
Mhm.
Jeffit.
Jeff it, yeah.
Jeffit.
yeah. Let's show
Maybe it's French.
one last time.
Jeffy.
What are we doing?
Something. I'm trying to do something here.
What are you trying to do?
Hold on. There we go.
There it is. Look at
Ah.
that.
All
Showing-
right. Jeffit. There
Showing
you
you
go.
on screen.
All right.
All the great extra features you don't get if you're only listening to the audio version of the podcast.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Sorry, folks.
All right. The next app I have is called Return Zero. This also has a paid version. I believe it goes for $2.99. But I haven't really seen a need to pay for the paid one because it's kind of redundant. It's a good game, but it gets boring fast.
I don't know. I liked it.
Yeah, but you didn't play it. All the levels are almost the same.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I don't like about it.
Yeah, we got to switch. It's in portrait mode right now, so hold down the home key and go to the HDM Win. Or you can do it right there. It's on that desktop, I guess.
HDM win.
And then just switch it to landscape. It might say it's in landscape, but just hit it.
We're winning here.
You might have to stop the mirroring and I don't know. There's and then make sure you hit landscape again, and then not portrait again. Make sure you hit landscape.
Well, I was trying
and
to
then
see if
start
it would switch, but it's
I don't know. Something's going on with it where it's not showing it, but it did switch to portrait for us last time, so it
Okay.
should be working now.
There we go.
There it is.
All right, so I'll just start off I'll go ahead and go to.
Make sure you hold the HDMI cable in place.
Yeah, there's something weird going on with it.
Does it look all right?
Yeah. It does right now, but it was flashing. Go ahead though. Do your thing.
All right.
What are you
Simple
doing?
game. Run into the barriers or gates or whatever you want to call them, and your little thing there kind of speeds up. You have two buttons on the left and the right. The one on the left makes your aircraft or whatever, go up and down. You're trying to watch
Yeah,
this.
because some of the gates are top like that.
Yeah, yep. See, you gotta get the one at the top. The button on this one slows you,
Whoa!
like stops
Slow
you.
motion.
Yeah, but how often do you get to hit that?
You probably can't use that all the time.
I don't know. I've never. I usually try and make it through the levels without using it.
Yeah. That's what real men do.
You gotta avoid the orange barriers,
So is this supposed to be? Oh, okay.
and you don't want to miss gates because it slows you down.
Whoa!
And there was the end of that level. I got
There you go.
73% because I missed.
And it's
So
integrated
many-
with Feint, so you can share your scores with all your buddies.
Yep. So you got a bunch of levels, and they're all pretty much the same, which kind of disappoints me. But as you can see, you get the full version. They're just different colored. Maybe I don't know. Maybe when you get into different ones, there's different stuff. But World 1 is blue, or World 0 is blue, and then when you go to World 1, it's kind of orange, and you get
Yeah.
greens and yellows, and
Mm.
but that's pretty much the extent of that. Just fly around and hit gates and go fast. It's pretty cool. Something different.
That's cool.
Pretty good stuff then. And how much is that again? That's free, and you
There's
said
a free one and a $1.99 one.
nice
So if you like it that much, buy it.
on the market. Good stuff.
Yes, it's on the market.
So this week on the show, we do have a developer that's decided to sponsor us with some free trials
Nice.
on an app. So I didn't put it up on our nice overlays though. But there's an app out called Ringgate. It's one word, and it essentially lets you put your phone on silent, but then allow specific people through.
Well, that's cool.
And it works even with Gmail.
That's nice.
So only the email addresses, emails from certain people will come through and ring. So that's pretty cool, I think. But yeah, you add people to a whitelist, and you can set it for like a specific amount of time. You know what I mean? So that like if you're at work or whatever, it'll pop out. But it's pretty nice. Whenever you download the app on the market, you get a free 14-day trial. But what we're gonna do is give away some permanent trials.
so free apps, basically.
Yes. So, and this is directly from the developer. It's nothing weird or anything. But you go to secured. It's secured. Secure demo APK. So secure demo APK.
SecureDemoAPK.com.
And enter in the coupon code Android App Show, all lowercase. So, and it'll give you the credit to make it a permanent trial.
Nice.
So, which essentially
Permanent
means
trial.
yeah, because essentially the app is a paid app. You pay for monthly service or whatever for it, but this will give you free use. So I think we have.
So it's a monthly paid app?
Well, you pay to unlock it, not monthly.
Okay.
Sorry, that's right. Sorry, I
Paid
don't
unlock.
want to say the wrong thing here.
So it'll unlock it permanently.
Yes.
You get a free app or a paid app for free.
Yes. Yeah.
Good.
So
That's
instead of just being limited to a 14-day trial and then paying to unlock the rest of it, this will actually unlock it.
We're like Amazon here, aren't we?
Yeah, so again, go to securedemoapk.com and put in the coupon code Android App Show, and of course visit our website. We'll have a link out right to that market, into the Android market, so you can download it, and a link out to the website so that you can go ahead and get your free unlimited use.
Is this a limited time offer?
It is until it runs out, and I think we have 50 coupon codes.
All right.
So
Get it while it's hot.
yep, securedemoapk.com, coupon code Android App Show.
I think we have 49 coupon codes now.
There you go. Start taking them down. So thanks for sponsoring the show. We love developers too.
Yeah.
If anybody else wants to come on and give some apps away,
That's the reason why we do the show.
we are taking all comers. So
Very cool. Even if you want to be on the show. I know we haven't had people on this show very much.
no, we did it at first, and it's just kind of been like how much resources are we going to pour into doing that versus app reviews and
We won't call
stuff,
you.
but-
You call us.
Yeah, and we'll hook it up. We like having people on.
Yeah.
Maybe I should take some more time for that, Dave.
No.
I don't know.
You're good.
Bring some more developers on, or if you have one, if you know a developer, then,
Mhm.
tell them to go ahead and email us. It's of course you can go to the AndroidAppShow.com, and we have an email link on there. So
Is
let's
that
get on
enough, Lane?
to
Let's get into some good app
some more
reviews
app
here.
reviews.
Yeah.
My first one this week, my first app is called Mini Army, and this is by our friends over at Orange Pixel. We reviewed their other game, Meganoid, not that long ago. I really like the stuff they're putting out. Pretty impressive. This is $2.12 on the Android market. And let's bring it up here.
And they use the Geo Sans font for their logo. Very nice.
Nice, yo. You recognize it, huh?
I did.
So this app is pretty cool. It integrates with OpenFaint, so you can get all kinds of score sharing,
Orange Pixel
ownage up
mobile gaming.
on your friends. So let's see.
Did you say if this was free or paid?
I think there is a free version that only does the arcade game on here, but the paid version for $2.12 has more games. So you can go to Classic. There's all kinds of custom characters and stuff that you can earn, which is why you see, originally it'll start out on a battlefield with a regular army, but I'm playing as aliens on some futuristic thing. I don't know, on the moon or something. But you press right and left, and it's almost like Snake, in that you travel around
totally
the
is.
board. You eat these small units, and then I think for this one, it goes up to 10 points or 11 points, and then it kicks you up to the next level. This is
Nice.
14 because I got a Rambo.
Now, this is kind of like that other app you reviewed, isn't it?
What's that?
Didn't you review another app like this, or were you just playing this one?
I was just playing. You've seen me play this one. I haven't reviewed this one yet.
Nice.
So we'll see. There should be the next level up from these guys dropping out of the sky. Essentially, as you keep moving on, the guys you got to beat get bigger and bigger. And these ones I take, and it builds up. But when you start attacking the bigger ones, it'll take out a couple of your guys before you can take it.
I see. So that guy in the front does get hurt?
Yeah.
That's not good.
Well, when you get to,
Oh.
you see, it's getting longer, whatever.
Yeah.
When I get to take in the bigger guys, then it will shorten up a little bit. Oh, not
Looks like
much.
some weird version of Snake.
Yeah.
Oh.
There's a health right there. The health essentially slows you back down. Because, the longer you play, the faster.
Oh,
Things will go.
there you go.
So the health is like a little reprieve. So, on to the next one. You see my high score is 166. And the higher you go, the longer, the faster it starts out right away. And you'll get just more complex surroundings and stuff that you have to avoid. This thing up here, I guess I'll hit it just so you can see. There's a bomb, and it takes out your front guy.
That's what that was.
So and I don't know what that little skull does down there at the bottom.
Maybe that was one of your guys died.
Ooh.
Or all of them did.
I just ran into the thing.
So you can't run into no poles, huh?
Nope. So the controls, I was just using the left and right. It does the turning for you, but you can switch it up to having a D-pad on the left side. I don't really like D-pad on the right. If you have a trackball, you can use that. Or you can use a physical keyboard.
That's cool.
And then they have the old school up-down on the left and the left and right on the other side, or the Game Gripper. A lot of people are
What is that?
a Wii remote.
Oh, nice.
See, if you hook up the Wii IME, you can use that to play this game.
Tight.
So, and I've been seeing that too. Like some of the games that we've reviewed, I think the what was it, Gorilla Bob? Now they have a version out that's specifically designed for the Sony Xperia Play. It was that or Gun Brothers. I get the two mixed up, but
They're very similar.
they have one out specifically, and I think it was Gorilla Bob, so that way you can use the controls and stuff on the Xperia
Cool.
for gaming and stuff right on there. So that's pretty cool. There's a couple other versions of the game which we'll look at, but you can look at the briefing and it kind of gives you a rundown of what to do. The headquarters will keep track of your stats, how many coins you've captured, shows how many times I beat mission 4, which is kind of like that's like the minimum bar to be cool, I guess. I don't know. And the different things I've destroyed, keeps track of that. If I go to goodies, though, this is where you get to pick like your army and stuff. Like the army right here is the original one. The other side is the original bad guys. But then you get extra stuff like the Space Squad, aliens, or close out the app, I guess.
Whoops.
This one's locked. It's a Halloween special, it says. But I have the woods. These are backgrounds. I'm not sure what that says. Coldest? Whatever. Dune, Spaceballs, and Desktop Wars. So, then they have a blog and more, and it takes you to some websites and stuff. But I'll play. Tactics varies from classic because when you're coming towards a guy, that firing back and forth can actually hurt your guy. And so, like when you move up to the bigger guys, I keep hitting the stinking home button. And there we go. That's what I get. But when you move up to the bigger ones, the shooting that they do at you can actually kill you. So that's scored a little bit different. And then there's arcade. Arcade plays with a countdown, and it just drops a bunch different guys.
Whoa.
So, and then you can get time extenders and stuff. But see those more complicated ones, it was a higher level. Essentially, what I need to do is go on here to the goodies, switch back to the normal army, switch back to the default in the woods. Here we go. Play arcade. Yeah, because you got to be able to tell if a guy is stronger than you or not. Like that helicopter, I can't beat yet, but these little trucks I can. And that extra time isn't there that long. And it'll take a couple guys to go through those tanks, or you have to have at least one of the trucks, and you have to have at least a tank to take out one of the helicopters. So once you do that, you can come on over here and take out all kinds of stuff. And then run into the wall. So, but it'll go until you run out of time.
That's intense.
And of course, all your scores are submitted to Faint. You know, so that you can rub it in that you rock at this game more than your friends do. And you can also check mine out. My username is 14N3, just like it is on Twitter. So if you're a fan of the show and you want to play any of these games or whatever, and add me as a friend, go ahead. I like comparing high scores as much as the next guy. So definitely check this out. I like the game. I spent a lot of time on it. I like that the paid version has the different kinds of games that you can play. So they're all just variations on the same theme. So it keeps it kind of interesting. Again, it's Mini Army, 2 words, and it's $2.12 on the Android market.
Sounds good.
Download it now.
Not my type of game, but
There you go.
all good.
Yeah, I don't know. I like it. So this next one,
You did.
yep, this app is called Flight Control, and I've reviewed this before, but I think it's worth a rehash. It's $2.99 on the Android market. It was also recently up for free
Yes, it was. It was a couple
on the
day or two ago.
Amazon App Store. So
If you ain't got the Amazon App Store, you need to get it because paid app every day for free.
Yeah, we got some. We're gonna be talking a lot about the Amazon App Store in the news
Totally.
section coming up here, so good times. But we'll bring up the old HDMI mirroring connection and launch this app. So here we go. This is essentially like a time management kind of app. So you have airplanes that come in from the edge. You draw a little line and you tell them where to go.
I like the music.
Yeah, this is very
Put you to sleep.
yeah, airplane landing music, I guess. Make you feel like you're
Oh boy.
on hold or something.
Did you start off on a higher level?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Kind of fast.
Yeah, they are kind of coming pretty fast at me. But like you see last time, it was my high score right there, 261. Pretty awesome. But all the all the compliments they have in here are like British,
Yeah.
jolly good, you know. I don't know. Nobody says that in America. I don't know if I don't know who developed this, but I hope this is like funny intentionally, you know.
I think it is.
Because, you know, well, with the music, I have to say, yeah, it's probably funny intentionally.
Yeah.
So, it seems pretty easy, but this is only the beginning of this level.
Yeah, it gets very difficult.
Yeah, so you have these smaller planes that land on this one specific strip that's only made for smaller planes. But then you have the bigger, long strip
Whoa.
there, and a helicopter strip.
Stinking helicopters.
Yeah, and all these planes move at different speeds. So, like, the small planes move faster than the big planes.
Oh, the big planes move faster than the small planes.
Oh, I'm sorry, I meant the other way. Yeah, the small planes move slower than the big planes, and the helicopters move slower than the small planes. But even among the big planes, there's two kinds. Like, we're seeing all three of those planes right there. We're all the same kind. But there's almost like a jumbo jet that's red, a bigger plane. And it moves, like, considerably faster. That's the other thing I like, too. Like, once you set the path, like, this isn't leading anywhere, he's still red. But then...
Crash.
Yeah. But then once the path is set, he's white, so you know he's set to land, and you can redraw it. Here's a jumbo jet. You'll see, I don't know if you can see very well the speed difference, but that jumbo jet's moving
Yeah, it's flying.
quite a bit faster than the smaller jet is. So when that high score that I got, actually the 261, I ended up losing because one of my jumbo jets crashed into one of the smaller jets. And it was the jumbo jet came up behind the smaller jet.
Oops.
So it wasn't like they crossed paths or anything. It just caught up with it. So, yeah.
Got rear-ended, huh?
Yep. Slammed. So. And on the lower left-hand corner over here, you'll see there's like a double up arrow or whatever. So
Wow, that one was really moving.
it'll speed things up now.
Oh, that's why.
I see. Whoa.
And it gives a little beep like that to show when they're close. The good thing about the helicopters, they all move the same speed, so you don't have to worry about one catching up to another one as long as they have the about the same distance.
Good job.
Have you ever had to abort a landing?
Yeah, totally. In fact, I just did it already on the demo here.
That's what I thought.
It's like when you get close and it starts freaking out on you, saying they're gonna crash. You just grab one and drag it in the opposite direction like this, and you'll change direction, and everything will be fixed.
What if you send him off the screen?
What the?
That's cool.
Yeah, there's all kinds of little tricks that you can do. Put them in like a
Loop.
yeah, like a waiting pattern. That's what they do in real life. They have them fly around in a loop or whatever above the airport, called a holding pattern.
You're getting a little wild now.
And if you have them go off the screen, like Brad had alluded to, it will actually just bounce back. They kind of just turn right around.
This is like Detroit Metro, man.
And there's a certain zone at the end of each runway that you can't cross over. Like you see me crossing planes over the runway and stuff. You don't want to get them too close to the end, obviously, because then you have all these other planes coming in that are gonna, want to land. And if you've got them flying right over the approach, then
Right, yeah, not good.
yeah, they will crash. I guess I can speed it up again. Make this interesting.
Oh. Oh! Your little planes are going crazy there.
Yep.
So what happens if you crash?
It essentially just ends it.
You gonna crash when you get home?
I'm sure it will crash.
Or you just gonna play until you crash?
No, hey, 'cause I'm
Speed it
gonna-
up. Speed it up again.
There we go.
Yeah.
How fast can you play with the speed up? I mean, how long can you play anyway? That'll make it interesting.
There you go. You gotta keep hitting it too. It doesn't gotta keep it on there forever.
Gotta keep hitting it.
Faster. Faster.
Looks like it's whenever a plane lands. That's kind of lame. Oh, there it goes.
Plane's having a seizure. Crash.
You can tell I've been playing this game too much.
Yeah, you have. Well, you figure your high score is 269, so we probably still got a ways to wait.
Yep.
Oh. E. This is great multitasking fun.
Jeez.
You're like that one.
There they go.
There it is.
Yeah, see, I told you it wouldn't take too much. So, 76. So imagine what it's like up in the 200s. You know what I mean? That was fun.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Anything else?
let's go back to the menu here. You can switch airfields. So they have all kinds of different challenges. Because each one does present a different challenge. You can land different stuff, and I like this one right here.
Oh.
So, and let's see, different achievements like land 20 jets in a game. I think I got to land 10 ones. So like once you get an achievement, like when I did the 10 jets, it drops that up to the 20 or whatever. So, and then yeah, I guess I don't have too many stats and stuff in here. I had this game before, and I just I uninstalled it because I wasn't using it. Well, I think that I wiped my phone. I like the app, but I just wiped my phone, and it's one of the things that I just didn't reinstall. So, but yeah, it's a great game though. I think for $2.99, can't really be beat.
Isn't there a free version too?
There might be, but it just doesn't have the same feature set. Like you'll be able to play that first level, but I don't think it has more maps and stuff like that. So, yeah, it's definitely worth buying it. $2.99 on the Android market. And come on. It's an awesome icon.
Yeah. It's classy.
So, indeed, classier than us. So,
But that brings us to the news this week.
do.
That's right.
I gotta work on some news music.
News
put in
music.
here. Let to come up with that, Brad.
Mm-hmm.
Some news music.
Yeah, some beatboxing or something. So, so I wanted to give a quick update to a previous rant. I said I'd follow up on this, and I am. So before I was complaining about Android not releasing the source code for Honeycomb, that's a big ongoing news story.
Big deal.
And whether you think it's great because Android can control the brand and control the quality of Honeycomb tablets, or if you think it's horrible because all the modders and hackers and stuff don't have the code to make great stuff, whatever. All that being aside, I questioned Android's an open source project. How can they not be releasing the source code?
Yeah.
Well, apparently Android is licensed underneath an Apache license.
Oh.
So Google doesn't have to release the source code if they don't want to. They can just stop doing it, or like delay it indefinitely.
Huh.
So, but the new Linux OS kernel that runs the center of Android, on each device, those things they have to be released open source because they're GPL'd. Which it forces releasing it as open source software, which is what I was talking about before.
What does GPL stand for?
The New Public License. New spelled GNU.
Mm-hmm.
So, but device manufacturers release those themselves after the phones and tablets have been released.
Right.
Like the Thunderbolt was released, and it was in a week or so, and the kernel source was released for that. So you could... they were porting, like Gingerbread and all the other stuff to it because now they have the kernel and they can. That's the kind of, for lack of a better term, it's not firmware, but for Android it essentially is firmware because that's like the low level system interaction that the operating system uses to communicate with the individual hardware. So that's really the nuts and bolts of making something like CyanogenMod work across different phones because they all have different kernels that are open sourced, and then CyanogenMod is its own open source project that kind of just has those kernels plug into it. So good stuff. But yeah, I said I'd follow up on it. And I yawned a little bit, but so I wanted to bring it up again. So I guess Google doesn't have to release the source. I don't know. What do you think about this? Is Android open anymore, or is it like are they becoming more like Apple?
I don't know.
Let's hope they're not becoming more like Apple.
Yeah, I don't know.
They're becoming more like WordPress.
Yeah.
Open, but not.
Yeah. Is that
kind of?
Well, and WordPress they are open source though, right? So I don't know. Google they're just shutting out I guess the best example for me is like the Nook Color. It's a tablet, super cheap.
Yeah.
You can buy it for like $250, and you can run CyanogenMod on it, so you can have Gingerbread.
Mm-hmm.
If Google had released the source, there's nothing stopping the CyanogenMod team from putting Honeycomb on there. And then you have an awesome Honeycomb tablet that you can buy for $250. That's cheaper than everything else on the market.
It's kind of funny that when the hardware is released, it has to be open sourced.
Yeah.
I find that to be funny. Because usually it's the other way around. Like usually when something comes out on hardware, like they usually tend to lock it down more.
Yeah. I don't know, but see, like it's the same thing that they ran into, I guess, for the like the Linksys routers and stuff. They had to release the kernel source for that.
Yeah.
So they don't have to release the source for everything on the router, but the things that are open source have to remain open source.
It is the benefit and the curse of living in the open source world.
Indeed.
Unless you want to hire developers and write it all yourself.
Yeah. Good luck.
Yeah.
Because then you'll probably get stuck with some patent lawsuit on yourself. Oh, wait. It happens with open source too, I guess. So, well, I guess if we're going with updates, we might as well keep that rolling. We're going to talk more about the Amazon App Store. So there have been some follow-up things I wanted to mention. They're still giving away a free app every day. We were kind of dubious as to how long this would be going. But it's been going pretty good, right, Brad?
Yeah, I've only not downloaded one app. It was like Farm Frenzy or something.
Yeah, totally not worth it.
Everything else has been decent.
They haven't run out of paid Android apps yet?
It's only been a week or two.
Nice.
That was a joke.
It's funny you say that too, because it's interesting. There are more paid apps on the Amazon App Store. Like apps are marked as paid on there that are free on the Android market.
So there's
but
more...
on the Android market, they'll have advertising. On the Amazon App Store, they'll be free. With they'll be paid, but without advertising on the Amazon App Store.
So there's a higher percentage of paid apps on the Amazon App Store?
Yeah. And the apps, it's funny too, like the apps that they're giving away are paid apps, but they don't have advertising in them. And on the Android market, of course, they'd be free too, but you'd have to see ads.
Yeah.
So the developers are getting paid either way, though, because Amazon has that rule where if they don't sell it for the price that you list, then you get 20% of the list price.
They're kind of getting paid.
Yeah. Well, no, the developers, so they get 20% of what they would have made, but the gamble is that Amazon's saying you're probably going to get a significantly higher amount of downloads for us giving it away for free. So it'll make up for it.
It does.
So good for them. One other interesting thing, the HTC Merge is going to be sold on Cellular South, which is just a small regional carrier, starting this month with the Amazon App Store pre-installed.
Merge.
So pretty good. I like that. The HTC Merge is like the G2. So it's kind of cool. They're coming pre-installed like they were doing with the MP3 store.
Mm-hmm.
But it's nice to see them making deals, to be coming through like that. So it's kind of encouraging to think that it'll be coming to AT&T phones soon as well.
That's cool.
They said they will, but it looks like the Amazon folks are very keen to be making deals. So that's a very high probability of happening. And as I speculated before...
This is crazy.
Yeah, it's nice to see that it can be installed on any Android device as long as you can sideload. So, like, I brought up that you have the Verizon store, because I talked about the difference between, like, the Verizon Android App Store and the Amazon App Store, at least in theory way back when, was that the Amazon App Store wouldn't care what kind of device you had or what, requirements it meant. You could install it anywhere, and that's true. So, any Android device that's out there, you can download and install, even if it's some weird tablet that doesn't come with apps or whatever. If you can sideload an app on it, you can get the Amazon App Store and get paid apps.
Whoa!
So
Nice.
it's especially nice for like
That's
the
a big
Nook
deal.
color. You can root it, and you don't even necessarily have to go the whole length of getting some other ROM to run it. Once you get root, you can just install the Amazon App Store on there.
Then you don't have to sideload. You can just go.
It'll just install stuff right through there.
It's like how it should be.
Yeah, it is exactly how it should be.
That's
So
cool.
it's this is exactly why the competition is great, because I don't know, the more restrictive and curated nature of the App Store is actually, I think, what the Android ecosystem needs.
Yeah, so like it doesn't have as many wild and crazy apps in it, does it?
No, and in fact, they go through and they test everything.
Really?
Before they'll post it on there. It's like Apple. They're essentially they are. It's weird, but like what I think is that Android can benefit from having both at the same time,
Right,
competing
yeah.
against each other. Before it was almost like we were in this weird frame of mind where like the Android market was competing against iOS's App Store. That's not how it's working, though. You know what I mean? They
like
don't compete against each other. The platforms do, but it's not like you're switching back and forth buying apps from one or the other.
Mhm.
Whereas with the Amazon one, you can do that. You can buy from the market and buy from Amazon, and
I've noticed a price difference on some apps.
yeah.
I can't remember which ones in particular, but I have seen price differences.
It would be cool if they had like the Android black market.
They do.
Yeah, they totally do.
They do?
Yeah.
Yeah, where you get free apps and stuff that
You can also get
that are
viruses
paid.
too.
Yeah, you get viruses.
Good point.
So you might want to stay away from that. I don't know, but
Can you
Just
sideload
so you
that one?
know, I'm not BSing.
Yeah.
I have gotten a virus from there before.
yeah. But yeah,
Mhm.
especially following this stuff like the Droid Dream debacle that happened, with you. It's just contributing to the ongoing failure that is the Google market. They're not presenting good apps well.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean? They don't really have a recommendation engine. Like, I think that's really where Amazon's going to end up shining. We're going to see a new version of the App Store come out, and you'll see like really tight recommendations built in.
Well, they do that. I mean, on Amazon.com for other products.
So they got it.
They
They have the technology. They can rebuild it. They have the technology.
Yeah. Speaking of Amazon's technology, they're really taking stuff to the cloud. First it was this App Store. Now they had a little update to their music app you may have heard of.
Yeah, if you like buying your music.
Oh my gosh! Not even if you don't like buying your music.
Yeah, you don't
in
even have to
multiple
buy
places.
it.
What?
Yeah, do you
Yeah.
want to bring up the
Absolutely, this is great.
HDMI out
This is a
on
beautiful,
here?
beautiful thing.
I'll show you the Amazon MP3 app was updated to include The Cloud Player.
Cloud
You
Player.
should consider that bloatware. It's no longer bloatware.
No,
No.
not so much.
So you can go through. It lists all your music that you have on here.
Mm-hmm.
So like this is on my, like on my device. So
this is a
great.
song that's actually on your phone.
Yep.
Okay, so what's the benefit of this now?
Well, I'm getting to it. So it plays the stuff on there and it puts it up here, so you can always see it. You can always switch back. But you can switch over to your cloud drive and it'll sync playlists from Windows Mobile, or not Windows Mobile, what is it called? Windows Media. And it'll sync playlists from iTunes. So that you can pull up stuff on here. Like this isn't on my phone. This is all listed on the cloud drive.
So do you need to install something on your computer for Windows Media Player?
Yeah. No, not for Windows Media Player. It has its own, like a freestanding app.
Oh, okay.
It just scans your drive.
Yeah, and you tell it what you can do, file directories, or you can do playlists, and it uploads it to these 5 gigabytes of storage that they give you. So now everybody that's an Amazon.com customer has 5 gigs for MP3 storage.
Nice.
On a cloud drive.
Can you buy more?
Yeah, it works out to be like $1 a gigabyte
It's not too bad.
a year.
Oh, a year. Okay.
So,
not bad.
but if you buy MP3s from Amazon.com,
Automatic.
then they don't charge that against your cloud storage.
Oh, that's cool.
So the 5 gigs is for stuff that you're uploading, and if you want to put more music on there that you bought from them, then they're not going to penalize you for that.
So if it's music that you have previously bought for them, does it penalize you? Like if you already have a library of
that's
a lot of
interesting.
Amazon.com stuff.
That is interesting.
I don't know.
I don't think so.
Yeah, it's probably just new stuff you purchase.
That might be true. I know I've purchased some stuff from them. It doesn't show up on here.
Yeah.
I have
Is
to go
it-
back and search.
Is it easy to track your usage, your disk spacage?
Yeah, well, in the app, it has it. I don't think it has it on here.
And once you reach your limit,
Refresh cloud.
does it let you know?
It does in your app because whenever you're uploading and when you choose to add more,
Uh-huh.
it tells you exactly what your free space is.
Okay.
So it won't let you upload more
All right.
unless there was. But yeah, so when you're uploading, apparently the cloud drive is refreshed every 10 minutes, but you can also click this and it'll refresh it manually.
So once you've uploaded everything, you no longer need to leave your computer on?
Nope.
Nice.
No, it streams it from their server. It's not from your computer.
To any
Nice.
device that has.
So it's very cool. And again, 5 gigs for free.
Or to any computer too, right?
Yep. You can pull it up on a laptop or
All right,
basically
well, that
laptop,
just made me
desktop.
want to download the Amazon MP3 player now. Or Amazon
Yeah.
MP3 now.
And they even have a, I think I put it on here. I must have put it on something else. Yeah, I put it on this other phone. They have a widget. My phone's being weird. Let me pull this down
Talking
here.
Tomcat for free on the Amazon App Store today.
Wow. Do not download that.
Oh, come on.
Bring up Amazon MP3.
Why has it only got 3 stars?
In fact, it looks like this could be, or should be, resized down to 3 instead of 4 by default. But yeah, you can replay stuff or
Wow.
skip
that's cool.
tracks right from there.
Oh, well, I'm going to download it.
So it works just like the regular music widget does. So
It's hot.
yeah, definitely check that out. I like it. And of course, it's free. You can't beat free.
No, you can't.
5
No.
gigs of free storage.
Unless
And if
they-
you buy an album from them too, like a whole album,
Uh-huh.
they'll give you 20 gigs instead of 5 gigs for the year.
What?
So as long as you buy an album a year,
Well, that's kind of cool.
That's
then
it.
you get 20 gigs of
No
space.
problem.
Yeah.
Totally. I'm gonna do that tonight.
Yeah. So, but sorry, it's not available for iOS.
Oh,
Shoot.
Bummer.
No. As if you think that Apple would even approve something like this.
Can you? Is there a web client?
Yeah, there's a web client.
Does it work on?
No. Not on iOS. It's Flash based.
How much does an album cost on
It's similar to iTunes.
This is all out
They've got
war.
pretty good
I can't remember
prices
the
and
last time
stuff.
I bought music.
Yeah.
This
Well,
is
you
all
can
out
check it
war,
but
people.
I mean, you could think about it though. You can buy an album, support a band that you really love, and get 20 gigs of space to fill up with all the other stuff that you didn't pay for or whatever. Maybe you paid for it somewhere else, like iTunes and its unprotected MP3s. And that'll allow you to upload it and stream it right to your device.
Definitely going to have to... I think I might actually buy an album.
So speaking of
For 20
pirating
gigs,
things, our last story today is about a pirated Android app that uses shame as a tool. And I'm not sure whether or not it's a tool to prevent people from pirating or if it's just a marketing tool. So we have a link up to the source on this on our website. But basically, this is a walk and text app that costs $1.54 in the Android market. And the developer kind of retooled it and uploaded it to a bunch of these black market pirate sites for people to download for free.
Really?
Yeah, because they'll hack apps and then commit them to the sites or whatever.
So he uploaded his own
Yeah, well, that
crappy version?
apparently they tracked it back, the IP, it went right back to these guys or whatever. And they're saying it wasn't them, but really there's no reason for it to have been anybody else. So they're saying they found the IP back to them. The person with the most likely motive is the developer. I'm going to go with it was the developer that did this. So, but once the stolen app was installed, some mischief apparently ensued. The app it sent out a text with a bunch of misspelled stuff saying, "Hey, just downloaded a pirated app off the internet. Walk and talk text for Android. I'm stupid and cheap. It costed only $1. Don't steal like I did." So it sent that to every contact that you have in your address book. It sent a text message. And then it would pop up. It didn't tell you that. It popped up a message saying to the user, "We really hope you learned something from this. Check your phone bill. Oh, and don't forget to buy the app from the market."
Check your phone bill?
Yeah.
Yeah, in case you ain't got unlimited texts.
Yeah, that we just text everybody. And,
Yeah, if you got a lot of people in your phone book,
yeah.
you can be really screwed.
Not cool.
Couple little points here. Number one, don't steal apps, I guess. You know what I mean? You can pay the consequences for it. Number two, pay attention to the permissions this app is requesting. You know, well, for this one, it was talk and text, so it makes sense that the app did text messaging. You know, had text messaging permissions. But this is a perfect example of, you know, what an app can do if you're not paying too close of attention. And it could be a game next time, you know, that just decides to text all your friends to let them know how awesome this game is. So, pay attention, folks.
Yes, pay attention.
Keep yourself protected, and don't steal apps. Maybe. So maybe I don't know. I won't judge.
That's good.
So that's all we have for this week. All of our great app reviews and news. If you want to check out more of this awesome stuff, visit theandroidappshow.com. We have tons of backlog reviews on there, full episodes, links out to everything that we say we have links out to.
Like our YouTube page.
Yes.
We've got a YouTube.
Yeah, it's youtube.com/theandroidappshow. That includes, again, all of our videos and witty comments left by us and users and us in response to users.
Because I love YouTube commenters.
Yeah. The best on the internet. Some of them are like, they're so stupid when they'll insult us, you know, like, "Oh, this is a total geek infestation," or something like that. I'm like, dude, this is...
Why are you watching it?
Yeah.
It's like, you should know what you're getting with a couple guys in a studio.
We talk about phones for 2 hours a week.
Yeah. And like the people you see, like, this is it. There's not some producer, director, cameraman. This is it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we're
no
geeks.
editors.
We're going at it strong ourselves. So that's what you get when you get the geeks running the show.
And you know, one of us is tweeting.
Yeah, that's right. Twitter.com/AndroidAppShow. Come at us with comments on there. A little bit higher standard than YouTube comments. Generally is what we get on Twitter. And we have another thing so new that it's not even up on the slides. But we have a YouTube address. Or no, Facebook. So we are now Facebook.com/AndroidAppShow.
Cool.
And you can follow us, like us, and like all the stories that we post on there. Mostly, the only thing we post on Facebook are links out to our videos. so you can keep up with them when they're published.
Dude, we should totally links out to our videos when we
on YouTube and on our website or whatever.
We should get our podcast put in there too. So when we release a podcast, it goes right
That's what I mean.
to the.
Like whenever new episodes and stuff are published.
You do that already?
Yeah, I publish it up to not all the time, but when I'm at a computer that will let me publish to the Facebook pages on there. It's
Automation.
complicated.
Automation.
That's right. Futuristic.
Yes.
So, and of course, we also have something awesome we like to call the Android Tech Show. So definitely check that out for hardware reviews.
Whoa,
So
what is that thing?
We just posted up a Motorola Zoom review. We have a HTC Thunderbolt review going up, and we have the Samsung Continuum, which is a dual screen ticker on the bottom phone. It's like a Galaxy S phone.
Freak phone.
Yeah, it's a little bit different. But we'll have a review of that coming up on there as well. So the AndroidTechShow.com is where you want to go to find out our takes on hardware reviews instead of just app reviews. So check it out. But I think that's it. What we have for this week. That's everything.
That is everything.
I'm ready to give this up.
All right.
Thanks for watching, everybody. We will see you next week with some more great stuff.
See ya.
Bye.
Nice.